Hello, Starshine. This is Smadar from Song of Stones, and I am a crystal whisperer, which means that I speak to stones and they speak to me. And this one is speaking to all of us today on Mother's Day. I couldn't think of a better crystal to be singing for us today than this one. This is an opal, an Oregon opal stone. And there's something really special about the crystals that come from Oregon. Of course, there's, every crystal is special, but they all have their own unique energies. And I find, especially when you get crystals from certain places in the world, and I have always loved the Oregon opals. And so this one, and I don't know what you'll be seeing, but I'll tell you what I am seeing in this crystal, and you'll understand why I said it's a good crystal for Mother's Day. I see a feminine figure holding a baby and walking. To me, it feels like she's on a journey of some sorts. And then today, when I saw this crystal, and I've seen this crystal a million times because I've had it here for a long time, and I've been meaning to share it with you, and I keep bringing it out to share, and then I get distracted by some other crystal, and I guess today is the right time. So what I noticed today, and I've never noticed this before, is this bright triangle almost pointing the way for this woman and child. And it's interesting that I'm seeing this triangle now, because what I was also saying, and I'll flip it over for you, was another triangle on the back. The shape of that the matrix creates around the opal is triangular. And then there is another triangle shape, a small triangle shape, and then within that triangle shape I see another. And I don't know if it's something that you will be able to see as well, because it's not as defined as the other triangles, but it's definitely there. So beautiful symbolism with the triangle. Beautiful feminine energy. But the way that the triangles have formed here, I feel like there's this beautiful balance and harmony of the masculine and the feminine here, which is lovely to have on this Mother's Day. And then what I also noticed, and I'm going to turn it around, maybe you'll see it as well, is the top left, I see a turtle with her head sticking out. So that's what I'm seeing from this beautiful being. I'll turn it back, because this feminine energy, this woman and child, has such a strong presence in this crystalline being, along with the triangle, which just really I only just noticed today, and I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't there before and it only just formed today. And crystals do transform in this way, which would make this a transformation crystal as well. And I'm in a different spot today than I usually am. I'm usually take the videos by the window, but there's a lot of noise going on out there. And I just had the inspiration to come a little further from the window, and we're going to try the video here today and see. It's definitely quieter over here. So I want to wish you guys a really magical Mother's Day. And I invite you to stop by and take a look at today's blog post. It's not up yet, but well, maybe by the time you see this video, I will trust that it will be up. And we're going to talk about the feminine energy, the mother energy. And how we can tap into that mother energy at any time, and how we can tap into it through the presence of the crystals, but also through that energy from within ourselves, because we all have that energy. We all hold that energy. We all carry that energy like this beautiful feminine presence carries the baby. And perhaps that's her message. And that's what's coming through at the moment, that we all carry this energy, this mother energy within us, like a woman carries a child, like a mother carries a child. And you know, the mother energy is something that we search for, we look for in our lives. We search for it for ourselves, and we might also, if we're mothers, search to be that energy for our children, to hold that loving presence for our children. And we don't always think to look for that energy from within. The mothering of ourselves, the nurturing of ourselves. I guess I didn't get far enough away from the window, and we've got the emergency trucks passing by. And I'm sure there's purpose in that too, because maybe we need to maybe that need to find that mother energy from within has become an emergency. And I think that's an appropriate sentiment in our time. And on this day. Maybe more about that will come as the blog post is coming through. So I don't believe in coincidences. So I invite you to stop by the blog post. I invite you to and if you're not signed up for our to our community, I invite you to do that as well, because this crystal will be shared in our Sunday Sparkle which goes out every Sunday. And today happens to be Mother's Day, so it's going to be an extra special one. And you can find a link to join our community under the YouTube video. You can find it on the website, on Instagram and Facebook. Wherever you happen to be seeing this, there's always a link nearby to join up. And then you'll also get other little gifts as well for joining up. So I want to wish you all such a magical, magical Mother's Day. Whoever you may be, whether you're a mother or not, whether you're a woman or not, the mother energy is something that is present in all of us, is something that we all have, and it's something that is very important and special to everybody in so many different ways. So I celebrate the mother energy in you and in the world, and a great big extra special acknowledgement and honor to the mothers in our world. And I will see you in the community.